Hello Cancers and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for April 29th through May 5th of 2019. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you. Remember that we are not just our sun sign, and to check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for your other placements. They might have more important or resonating messages for you, okay? If you want to book a private reading or join me on Instagram, Twitter, or Patreon, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, my lovely Cancers. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you guys haven't, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay? Alrighty, so let's see what's coming in for you guys in terms of career in general. Before we even pull those cards with my Rider-Waite deck, let's talk a little bit about the astrology this week. This week we have the new moon in Taurus. We also have the sun in Taurus. There's a lot of Venusian energy, a lot of desire to feel abundance and comfort. And we might really need to start to exercise a little bit of moderation, especially in our spending on comforts. Pursue financial opportunities instead, and kind of stick with what you start in terms of work and career. Okay, the new moon in Taurus is also a great time to begin any type of new business opportunities. It's a great time just in general for new beginnings, planting new seeds that will manifest and grow in the long term, okay? We also are going to be realizing our need for stability and that it's really not as easy to come by in a second. It's not as easy to satisfy in the moment, okay? It's more of a long-term process. That's important to remember during this new moon. All right, Cancers. Let's look at general and career for you guys this week. General and career. Eight of Swords reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. What's this for? Pentacles. Hangman reversed. Interesting. I'm going to pull some clarifiers now. Interesting. We might be feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit lack, and maybe not trust. It almost feels like you guys have not been able to trust an opportunity that's come in. Maybe you haven't seen the money for it. Maybe you haven't seen the progression the way you wanted to. If I Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I don't know. That might resonate with some Cancers. That's just a message that I'm getting. And we're really getting tired of being in lack and waiting, but we're also unwilling to, again, let go of what we have. We're kind of in a position where we need to hold on to our money maybe, or we're thinking like that this week because something maybe didn't work out. Clarify Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles reverse for Cancers and career this week. Strength. Interesting. Page of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles. Let's bring up these energies, clarify what happening that is bringing up the Page of Pentacles reverse. We get Nine of Wands reverse and, oh gosh, King of Cups. So let's see here. Eight of Swords reverse with strength. To me, we are realizing that in order to get to where we want to be, we're going to have to overcome some of our own demons, or, whatever it is that we fear. Could even just be talking to the boss, or, asking for a raise, asking, why hasn't this project that you told me we were going to do hasn't gotten off the ground. Again, if you're working in a collaboration, excuse me, or for somebody else, it feels like we're unable to start something, but it doesn't really feel like it's, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, there is a huge flying ant or something that keeps flying over here, and I just wish it would get out, but I apologize if that, flies over here. Ugh, it's annoying me, but I'm not quick enough for it. Eight of Swords reverse, though, Eight of Strength. Again, we are seeing, we're not feeling as stuck anymore. When the Eight of Swords is reversed, we are seeing that we do have the power to overcome something that we have wanted to overcome here. We have the power to, again, with strength, it's this energy of, God, what is the word I'm looking for? It's the need to, again, access our inner strength. That's what I'm talking about. Access your inner strength to overcome something. The enemy is not as bad as you think it's going to be. It's not as scary as you think it's going to be. You do need some strength here, but not that much. It's always better, again, like I was saying in my other video where I said the whole thing wrong, it's always easier to attract flies with honey rather than vinegar. So, I mean, she's doing this with like a nice loving touch to this lion. She's not beating the lion. She doesn't have it in chains. It's free. But she comes to it with love and appreciation. And because of that, it's not scared. So, again, approach a situation from a different standpoint, from a more loving, open-hearted standpoint, especially with the Nine of Wands reversed, towards something that, or somebody that maybe hasn't gotten something off the ground. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Probably more of a Virgo, Capricorn because it is a page. But it could be, again, a financial opportunity, a work opportunity. And you might be needing to kind of talk to them about it and say, hey, we need to either like work on this or, you know, whatever, but are you okay? So maybe again, approach it from a different perspective of, you know, why hasn't this got off the ground? Are you okay? What's going on? Or just again, a more open-hearted point of view, but also very strong, accessing your inner strength. So it's strong but soft. Soft strength, which is, I mean, that's you guys, Cancer, in a nutshell, or in a crab shell. Nine of Wands reversed, though, is realizing that things are not as bad as they seem. We don't have to have our guard up. We don't have to be expecting the worst, even though we might be holding on to our money like we are expecting the worst. The King of Cups and the Hangman reversed here say that we've learned what we needed to. When the Hangman is reversed, you see how his foot is actually in a 4? I always find that kind of very significant because 4s are all about building new foundations. So we have a new foundation to build on because we have gone within. We've allowed the universe to kind of string us up and teach us something. We've kind of relinquished our power to whatever we were being asked to kind of pause and deal with, pause and really evaluate here with the Hangman. So whatever you guys have been pausing, thinking about, trying to come to a conclusion on, it does feel like by the end of this week, we're taking a very strong stance on it. We're feeling a lot more secure, a lot more open-hearted. Again, in terms of the people that we're dealing with and even ourselves, we're feeling a lot more emotionally fulfilled, a lot more proud of ourselves. There's also, again, I want to say, cultivate a deep love for yourself always. Cancers, always love yourself the way you would want anyone else to love you. I don't know why that's a message that's coming through, but even in terms of work, appreciate yourself. All right. It could also be that we are dealing with a Scorpio or a water sign at the end of the week that has something to do with helping us come build some new foundations in terms of the conclusions that we've come to. So, nice stuff here. Definitely more of an internally based week rather than a bunch of external things, I feel like, happening at you. I mean, yes, there's a couple of things there, but it definitely feels like a more internal shift. Let's check out a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for a message from Spirit of Guidance for the week. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, but these readings will be a little bit shorter this week just because Honey was sick all night, so I was up all night and got a lot of stuff to catch up on and not the most energy. So, let's see. Advice or guidance for my Cancers. Ghost, regret. Okay. It is said that spirits cannot let go of this world. Have a reason for this. Sometimes it is to warn the living, to guide them, but generally it is because they haven't finished their business here on the plane of the living. They have regrets that they wish to resolve. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. So again, maybe that possibility that we were talking about at the beginning of the week didn't work out, but it does feel like there are other ones, especially that are coming more from a deep place within yourself, something that resonates more with you, something that is more emotionally important to you, honestly, or fulfilling to you, is coming in more towards the end of the week. So, let's look at love here. I'm going to use I'm kind of guided to use my Gustav Klimt Tarot. I was going to use the Aquarium, but I'm going to use the Gustav Klimt Tarot for you guys for love this week. Love for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can they expect couples, singles, all my Cancers in terms of love and romance? Whoa, what is flying out? Four of Swords reversed. Interesting. In terms of love and romance, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. May 9th through May 5th. For love, Six of Pentacles. Interesting. We are focused on the balance, the give and take of relationships. Maybe that's what we're focusing on. How much does the other person put in versus how much do we put in? Maybe you guys have been footing the bill if you're dating or in a relationship and you're kind of Looking for some payback here. Queen of Wands. The Star. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers now, okay? It's a nice one at the end of the week. It does feel like through communication equals sharing, we are able to get to where we want to. You might need some time alone at the beginning of the week. I actually don't really feel like I need a lot of clarifiers. I'm going to pull one here for the middle and for the stars. But honestly, it just feels to me like if you need some alone time, some R&R time at the beginning of the week, because you guys have been either together a lot or you've been really, really busy, you know, just let your partner, either you can, that you want to like stay in Netflix and chill and just like nap, or even if you need more time to just yourself, take that time, okay? The Four of Swords reverse is saying that you're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough you time. You're not taking the breaks that you should be. Six of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Let's bring up these energies. For my Cancers, what's happening? Let's bring up these energies for love. Love and relationships. Three of Cups, yeah. Okay, so maybe, again, going out with people, you know, also, you know, maybe going out with some friends as well as your partner, going out and having drinks with even just your partner. Just, if you're single, go out with friends, I would say. Maybe your fire sign friend, if you have a fire sign that's an Aries especially, maybe a Leo, maybe a Sag, but I feel like this is more of an Aries personality. Doesn't have to be, though. This person might be able to introduce you to somebody. Somebody that's kind of a very big dream person. Or maybe you'll meet a fire sign that's your dream person at the end of the week here. To me, it feels like this is somebody that introduces you during a friend, you know, situation, or going out with people. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. And you might want to, you know, see where that goes. Again, when I see the Seven of Pentacles as now you're, you know, building some new foundations, take a breather, see what's happening here, how you're feeling, and, you know, plan for the future. The stars is saying have hopes, have dreams. It's also a great time of healing in terms of your heart chakra, the love department, and all that, okay? There's a lot of great deep healing at the end of the week, and a nice pause, I feel like, as we grow towards the future and where we want to in love. So this is a really nice week, whether you're single or coupled. I just think that there's a great balance. There's also a lot of need for camaraderie and friendship and just good times here, and really appreciating where we are and where we're growing, okay? And having high hopes, dreams, and plans for the future, and knowing that the cosmos has our back. Whatever is happening during this weekend, you know, it's very divinely guided, and I feel like you're going to feel really warm, fuzzy, and just like, oh, everything is going pretty well right now. I appreciate it. So let's see. Let's get a Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle card. Let's get one for singles, and we'll get one for couples. Cancer singles. New love. Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying, guys. I feel like there's a new person that's stirring your romantic feelings. They could be an Aquarius or a fire sign, and they might not be either of those signs, but they have just a magical kind of quality that you guys meet, and it's like, oh, I'm really excited to see where this is going. And then over the weekend, you're just thinking about it, and you're like, yeah, maybe I should make some plans with them for the future. It feels really nice. Okay, so go out this week, okay, guys? Take some rest at the beginning of the week, and then go out middle to later end of the week with your friends, okay, if you get asked, okay? Cancer couples, we get, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. And again, if it's your partner that's inviting you to some things later on in the week, definitely go. You're going to appreciate that you went, even if you were kind of tired earlier in the week. It's going to be a really good time. Make the effort in your relationship, okay? Make an effort to heal it and to continue growing it for the future, all right? Okay, Cancers, so this was your weekly for April 29th through May 5th. I hope everything goes well this week. Have a wonderful, blessed week, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box.